I married my dead best friend's husband 6 months after her funeral. When my best friend, Elena, was diagnosed with terminal cancer, she didn't spend her final months crying. She spent them planning. Elena was a realist. She knew her husband, Leo, was a brilliant architect but a total disaster as a human being. He forgets to eat, he loses his keys twice a day, and he has the emotional range of a teaspoon when it comes to their 4-year-old son, Toby. Elena knew that if she left Leo alone, the grief would swallow him whole, and Toby would grow up in a house of ghosts and take out boxes. 2 weeks before she passed, Elena called me to her bedside. She didn't ask me to look after them. She made me sign a contract. She said, "Leo loves me too much to ever move on. He'll rot in this house. You're the only person he trusts, and you're the only person who loves Toby like I do. I need you to marry him. Not for romance, but for survival." I thought she was delirious. I told her no. But then she showed me the letters she'd written for Toby, one for every birthday until he's 21. She told me, "If a stranger moves in here, these letters will end up in the trash. If you're here, he'll know who I was." 6 months after we buried her, Leo and I stood in a courthouse. There was no music, no white dress, and no kiss. We looked like we were at a second funeral. Our entire social circle exploded. My own mother stopped. The world sees a scandal. They see a woman who moved into her dead friend's master bedroom before the sheets were cold. They didn't see when I broke apart from inside when my boyfriend of 8 years died in a tragic mountain hike and Elena and her husband were my rock. I've long lost the will for a romantic life for myself, and only wish to help her. What they don't see is me sitting on the floor at 3 a.m. with Leo, holding him while he sobs into a pillow so Toby doesn't hear. They don't see the business meetings we have at the kitchen table where we coordinate Toby's therapy and Leo's grief counseling. We don't sleep in the same bed. We don't even have dinner together most nights. We are 2 soldiers in a trench, trying to keep a 4-year-old from feeling the explosion that leveled our lives. The scandalous marriage was the only way to keep Elena's parents from taking Toby away to a different state. By being legally married, we created a stable home that the courts couldn't touch. Yesterday, Toby called me mom by accident. He looked terrified, waiting for me to correct him. I just looked at the photo of Elena on the mantle and whispered, "It's okay, baby. I'm not replacing her, I'm guarding her spot." If being the villain in everyone else's story means Toby grows up with his father and his mother's letters, then I'll wear the vulture label with pride.